In this episode, Joshua's last sail ends up being a bit of a rough one.
Wow.
Do you think that was a tuna?
Oh yeah.
Not a whale.
Nope, that was a tuna. Jumped clear out. He had the tail of a tuna.
Okay. Chasing those mackerel you saw jumping out earlier.
I think so. You know what a seafood diet is?
A who?
A seafood diet.
See it, need it.
Get back here shortly.
Our wind has left us. We're back to a knot now. That's good.
Let it out. Nice long ways. Okay, in a little. Stack it so it holds it. Bring it all the way around yet. There we go. Buoy, the whistle buoy.
Oh. Bit nicer now.
What are you going to catch, Joshua?
A dolphin.
Dinner.
Dolphin. Wow.
Something called dinner.
Huh.
Dinner fish.
Diner
fish.
This is our no wind zone here between the mainland and this little Tancook Island.
17.5 water temperature.
Oh, we're just speeding up real nice now.
Catch a big
And
fish.
Joshua's trying to catch a big fish still.
We got a north wind today. We were going to move around to the other side of Graves Island for a bit better shelter, but then we got out here and decided, well, it's a good wind to sail to Lunenburg, so we're going to get around there today.
Island. That's pretty. There's Cook Island. Over there in Little Cook Island. Mark's decided to put the head sail up. We convinced him, or Joshua convinced him. We've been going 5.5 knots. But we could get there a little faster. Windy is saying 12 to 21 knots, and we're going between 5.5 and 6.5. I think this is the roughest motion I've been in. I'm just gonna stay down low. I don't even want to watch.
I don't know if that's a good idea. You have to keep your head stuck
Well,
out
actually, when I was looking up, it wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
Like up out here. This is rather a rough day. I'm just staying down here low, and I just keep looking out the window so I don't get seasick. So we got a little less than half an hour of this yet before we can turn into Lunenburg Harbor. Somehow that plant survives this. I don't know, something in the back. We'll see. Dinghy enjoying the ride back there? Imagine.
Ride back there.
Oh dear. Today, Joshua?
Just a little wavy.
Just a little, eh? I can't say I was expecting this. Were you, Mark?
Not quite, no. Not quite.
Best I don't look, really?
There you got that front hatch dog down good.
Oh, I'm just staying inside for this. Staying down low. And then I'm kind of under the water line that way. I mean, these port lights obviously aren't under the water line. But I've been sitting on the floor. This camera sure don't show what those waves look like. things just went flying here.
In the morning we left Scotch Cove. We were anchored beside Graves Island Provincial Park. It was smooth sailing until we passed Big Tancook Island.
As we approached East Point Island, the waves became steep and short. The combination of the shoaling and the wind and waves against tide made for some rough going until we were able to turn and run into Lunenburg Bay.
How are you doing, Mom?
I can come up for some air now. Wow, this is
Gotten a
still
little
interesting
better.
though.
It's a lot better than it was.
Yeah. That's quite a ride, eh?
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh,
that was quite something.
quite something's right. So we're doing 7.5 and 8.
Well, it just depends. We get surfing down the waves and then we're going over 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, wow, this is interesting.
Even though it's still quite swelly,
It's a lot better.
it's a lot better.
Yeah, there's still lots of swell, but what a difference on what position you are to it.
You want to steer it for a minute?
Alright, I guess so.
See the lighthouse there on the end of the break wall?
The lighthouse, am I heading for it?
Aim right for the lighthouse.
Whoops. Yeah, I'm going too far now. Joshua just turned into a sailor in a week. A week today.
Not really catching it now. We catch up a bit, get ahead a little bit.
Quite a ride. It's a lot nicer now. It's almost relaxing now.
Please like, subscribe, and comment. It really helps us out. Thanks for watching.